Hey guys, it's been about 5 weeks now since I got the Luba, also known as Wally, in our house. So this is the Luba 5000 all-wheel drive robot mower. It's been working out great. I haven't had to really go out in the yard and do anything except do a little weed whacking and trimming some palm trees. Otherwise, I just watch this thing just go in the yard. I do have it on a schedule now, so it just automatically goes out. It's on a custom schedule, so it does a couple of perimeter patrols and then does on an angle at a degree. So it's set up to take care of itself, except for the side and front yard of my house. So I have to go out and actually open this gate. Now, the first problem I ran into was I set a channel, but the channel is straight, but Luba always wants to take it at an angle, so it kind of smacks the heck out of itself until it rams itself through. Now obviously, I could make the channel wider, but the gate is only so wide. And what's odd is it doesn't have any issues on the way back. On the way back, it just readjusts and goes straight through the channel. So that was one of the first problems I had. Well, second problem would be having to actually go out there and open the gate. So this is on its return trip. Like I said, it stops, does a little turn, goes right through. Now what I did notice was it would take that turn right very close and it would almost scrape the gate that's as far as I can open it up. It's just a temporary gate and a temporary fence right now, but I do have to keep a dog in the yard. So I have to make sure that she's not out while this is going to transfer, but it has to go out there and charge too in between the jobs. So there was a recent update and I did make a few adjustments. So here are the adjustments that I made. If you go into the Luba settings and you scroll down, I found this follow the boundary, which I also like too, because then when it has to charge, it won't just cut straight across your yard in any different direction just to go straight to the charger. It'll actually go and find the boundary and then drive on that boundary lane. So this is the first time I had that boundary lane set up, and I didn't know this would happen because I made this video here just to have a better indication of how far it has to go from the charger to cross that fence section. So it's going down behind my pool. It's actually been able to take a lot of this high grass down. I've got to extend this fence out farther past the palm on the left there. It's actually got to go another 4.5 feet, but that is a wintertime Florida project, not a summertime project. So here he's going. Now this speed is sped up. He does usually move fast to go through the transfer, but I think this is sped up 2 times the speed. And like I said, I was recording this with all intentions of demonstrating how it would knock itself on that gate support, and to my surprise, I actually thought he was going to miss the pathway. I was a little nervous, but he does this little turn here and he goes straight through. Yep, and this is just a better angle, and since he made it through, I rigged up a temporary fence, which I thought was going to be a permanent solution on this temporary side with a couple of pull noodles and wire, and man, that worked very well. So I think that is just raised maybe 11 inches up. It's the gate width, which works out fine. I just cut one pull noodle in half and use some heavy gauge wire that I had. So I think the whole thing cost $1.25, but it worked out very well. He was able to go out there in the side and front yard, which I think took almost all day because he had to come back for, I think, 3 charging sessions, which takes about 2 hours to charge it up. But this is a failed solution because my dog has discovered this little gateway, and I thought she would be not bothered by it or not interested in getting out, but she did stick her nose all the way through it and was halfway out before we can catch her. So now I've got to rethink how I'm going to make a gate. I'm thinking an RFID tag on the bumper and maybe a solenoid lock with some readers. So I've got some products ordered from AliExpress. It will be here the end of the month, so stay tuned for the next project.